Yo, what's up? The Definitely Not Terrible. You probably noticed I got a little costume on. Well, that's because today's Easter, so figured I'd give you guys a little bunny action. Got this on, figured I'd shoot a little potty. Oh shoot, I don't know if the thing cut out or something, but I had to free up some storage, so I had to delete some stuff. But yeah, so we're doing another podcast. I'm a little bunny guy. You can call me Mr. Bunny, I'm just chilling. I released a little spooky story thing last night, so you can check that out if you want. I don't know how many days it'll be from posting this, but yeah, we're back with another podcast. It's Easter. Hopefully you guys are having a great after Easter week. I don't know when you're gonna be seeing this. I'm gonna just making it just for funsies. I don't know how it is where you guys are, but because of the springtime, my allergies are just absolutely bad. Like my nose is just all red and stuff. Probably be sneezing a bunch during this thing. It's just what happens. I'm pretty much allergic to every grass, every weed, every bush out there. I think I'm allergic to practically every animal in existence except cockroaches. So if that tells you anything, I'm a little sneasel guy. I'm a little sneasel and sniffle fellow. So that's just how it goes. It's kind of fun. You use tissues. You get to like, you get that feeling like you're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna sneeze, and you run and then get like the tissue. That stuff's pretty fun. Yeah, no, I've had my fair share of experiences with allergies. Back when, I think it was like middle or high school, whatever, I would go every week and get allergy shots. Just like the normal, like when you get your flu shot, like that. But I would get that every week. And then it was like once every 2 weeks, then once every 4 weeks. And then I went off that. Now I just do like these spray things and stuff, which is fun. But when these things come around, I mean, it goes right back. It's like, bang! It just hits my nose. And I mean, you gotta like a little challenge, like a little interesting. Cause you gotta keep this thing, right? You want the schnoz to be chilling. So yeah, it's a fun little deal. On a completely unrelated note, I decided to shave my legs for the first time, I think, in my entire life. And I was just like, they got a little hair on them. Maybe I'll shave them. Maybe do like a little restart, a little retry, a little quick game restart kind of thing. It's kind of nice. When it's cold out, it's a little tough because you don't have that extra protection. You're kind of missing a little bit, but it makes me more aerodynamic. I can run faster. I can jump over buildings now. I'm like the Hulk. I'm like Hulk smash, like that kind of thing. It's kind of a nice little deal. But it also turns out that I'm more pale than I thought. From my mom's side, I'm Italian, so that's like olive, a little darker skin. And on my dad's side, it's just pale, it's just white as white. I mean, you know the Irish out there, they're really white. So turns out that Irish side is a little more dominant because my legs are just like, they are white as can be. It's like a ghost was chilling. It's like Boo was like, whoo. And then now that's me now because my legs are white, face is really white. I mean, my body's whiter than I thought. So I guess that the Italian genes are kind of wearing off. Maybe I need to do some Jersey Shore spray tan, get a little color, but nah, I'm pretty damn pale. But other than that, I mean, it's April. It's probably mid-April when you're watching this. And in Arizona, it's heating up a little bit, but the weather, as someone who's like really skinny, I like it when it's warm out. So it's nice that it's been warming up and getting hotter. And now you can start wearing like shorts and t-shirts instead of long sleeves all the time. And that's pretty nice. It's getting to that point though, where it hits the 90s where you can't really be outside for that long, or you're gonna start like really sweating and stuff. When you get into May and stuff, that's where it gets difficult. But right now it's kind of chilling. So it's a nice little deal, nice little spring action, which is kind of cool. And I mean, along with it, it could be one of my last Aprils here in Arizona, depending on where life takes me or whatever. But my graduation is early May, so it's like a month from now. I only got like a month left of actual school, like any type of school, because did grade school, did middle school, did high school, did college. These things are out. Now it's just real world stuff, which I feel like should be scary, but it's not. Like I'm kind of just chilling. I'm ready for whatever life has to take. Little Mr. Bunny. I'm hopping. I'll take my quote unquote leap of faith. I'll hop right into wherever life wants to take me, because I'm honestly just vibing. People love to do the whole like I'm like a movie character thing, or like trying to feel like the protagonist kind of deal. But I don't know, just the quote unquote vibe right now that I'm feeling is that it's like that end of the movie where everything's kind of wrapping up and it's closing that part of your life. It feels like that, like to another level. And it's kind of weird. It'll be like 4 years in college, which is kind of crazy. I guess that's like, that's it. And then it's whatever. It's kind of crazy to think about. Like college hasn't exactly gone by quick. I would say it's been a pretty slow process, but even then, like still graduate, it's a pretty decent thing. But I'm really excited. I think it'll be a fun little deal. And I think a lot of people going out of college are scared about this unknown and stuff they don't know, but like everything in college works out. No point in really sweating the small stuff. You might as well just be like a bunny and just kind of hop around, just do whatever. Let life do its thing. I mean, talk about this uncomfortable, out of the comfort zone stuff. Over the past few days, I've been making videos. Started to make videos that make me a little uncomfortable a little bit, like a little out of my comfort zone. I made a video about this basketball dude that I knew, and it made me a little uncomfortable because I was like, oh, what if he sees this, or what if this or that? But it's like, it's really a story about something that happened to me. And I honestly like kind of sugar-coated stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff I could have said, but you just kind of let it be. You don't want to burn too many bridges, but be honest and just whatever. I mean, honestly, who cares? The video's sitting on like 6 views right now, I doubt. And even if he sees it, who cares? But over the past few years, the past few months in particular, just making these videos and stuff on this channel, and then I do like stuff on another channel, it's really fun, honestly. When you see stuff getting better, when you see yourself improving, the views and stuff don't really matter because you're like, okay, I did this better, that sounds better, that editing is better. Okay, so I don't know how much got cut out or what, but my sisters and dogs were running around, so just gonna kind of pick up from where we left off. But yeah, both my parents, super duper productive, so it was in the genes. It was inevitable that I was gonna be someone to kind of like need to be doing something, this, that, this. It's like a constant, like today, it's Easter, and I did something for a video. I'm recording this, I'm gonna be doing another thing, I'm doing that. And it's not even particularly to like schoolwork or like whatever. It's not a bad thing. Like, it's not like, oh, I have to do that. It's like, I enjoy doing stuff, but sometimes I do to the point where I'm like just constantly doing stuff, and it's like, you gotta kind of calm down. So that's why I think it's good to have like a lot of stuff that you like to do, like a lot of different stuff. Like if you like working out, then you have that. If you like writing, if you like reading, if you like watching movies, if you like doing this, just having a bunch of different stuff. Because if you lean too far into one thing and have that as your only thing, eventually it's gonna get burnt out, and then you're like, what else do I do? So it's kind of good to have a lot of stuff going on at once, I think. Like one of the things as of late is listening to music a lot. Like I listen to Spotify like nonstop. Like I was just listening to Spotify before I recorded this, gonna be listening to after. You can develop your music taste, find new artists, kind of just scroll through. Same thing with YouTube. I love watching music videos. You just watch music videos and it recommends new ones. So you watch those, do that. The cycle kind of goes on, and having stuff like that is really cool. When I'm like going on walks or runs, when I'm working on videos, doing homework. It's also good to like sometimes when I'm reading, I'll be like have like no music and just kind of keep it whatever so that you're focused. I think it's good to also have a time like where you're just to yourself, like just quiet, peace and quiet, just whatever. Kind of knowing about when to have each. And I mean, I'm someone who likes to chill. Really, you do you, but I think it's really good to have a good balance in life. The same applies for like relationships and stuff. You don't want to be so dependent on a partner, be with them 24/7 so that if something happens, a breakup, or that you're like screwed. Like you want to be able to be fine without them. So don't know how I'm connecting these dots, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Talking about relationships, never been in one, but I'm someone who loves love, so I'd be down for it. And I think, honestly, I think this time, by myself time, doing YouTube, time writing, time listening to music, developing all these different passions, curiosities and stuff, helps me to the point where I have a fallback in case that doesn't work or there's problems with that or such and such, so that I'm not screwed, like I'm not fully in. Whereas if I was already dating for years and stuff and I hadn't developed these skills and hadn't developed in these certain ways, then I'd be like, oh shoot, damn, what do I do? I don't know what else to do. I'm so dependent on this that it's like, without it, I'm screwed. So really, I mean, if you haven't been in a relationship, haven't had that kind of stuff in a while, just if you take a time to reevaluate and see why certain things have happened, usually there's a silver lining to it to where it's actually helping you out more so in the end. It's just about, in the moment, it seems like, oh shoot, end of the world, but really, you'll be chilling. Just wait and see. For all you guys, just, if you're having problems with any of that stuff, just wait and see. It'll eventually work itself out. I can hear my sisters and stuff, so I'm gonna make this quick, but like, this is just a time in my life where very little's going on. There's really not much. I mean, I'm making videos constantly. You see me pumping out content nonstop, even if I get little views and stuff, because there's not much going on. And that's why I'm talking in circles a lot of times, talking about the same stuff. But it's honestly a blessing. When there's not a lot going on, that's when you take time to like go in here and like reevaluate yourself and get good to the point where when a lot of stuff is going on, you know who you are, you know what you would like, so that you can go through and traverse and journey through all that stuff in the best way possible. So it's really a good little deal. And it helps with patience, because you're like, if you can go through when nothing's going on, nothing's quote unquote going for you, then when everything's going for you, then it's just awesome. I have all these bullet points, and then the last one I got is talking about pomade. There's a guy called Jeff Wittick. He uses products for Jeff Barbershop, and there's this pomade that my sister got me for my birthday. I gotta say, I don't know if it's the same for all pomades and stuff, but that stuff works. I have a decent amount of hair, so I usually like put it up and stuff like that. But the pomade stuff, or at least the Jeff Barbershop one, super solid. So I'd recommend it if anyone's out there and they got hair. That's a good little deal. Same idea with like taking care of yourself. Just put a quote, fake it till you make it. If you're not in a relationship, not dating, it doesn't even seem like a possibility. Just do the best you can to maintain, get yourself in the best shape, get yourself in the best spot mentally, all that stuff, and then trust me, it will come to you. It just takes time and patience, and everything works itself out. Well, that's really all I had to talk about for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys had a great time. Subscribe, like, turn on post noties. Comment down below what else you want me to do next. Thanks again for watching. Peace out.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.